104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. It is Section Tuesday. Brittany Devane with us right now, of course, from CBS 6, as well as the Upstate Sports Edge on the CW15. Britt, let's talk baseball. I mean, I know it's nasty out right now, but we got some Section 2 kids who have a chance to do some big things this year.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, thanks for having me on again. It was so nice yesterday to have some sunny skies, be watching baseball in the afternoon. That was the life. It does kind of stink, though, that there were no Section 2 guys on opening day rosters. I thought we had a couple guys with a really good chance. That didn't work out, but they do have a chance to crack the ranks. I think we're looking at, obviously, the two who have been there is Jeff Hoffman out of Shaker, and he pitched for the Rockies at the end of last season, had a chance to compete for a starting spot in spring training, didn't get there. And then the other guy, Tommy Canley, also of Shaker with the Chicago White Sox, who's, played a couple years in the bigs and just didn't quite crack that opening day roster this year. So we were missing them yesterday, but actually our guest on the Upstate Sports Edge tomorrow night will be Wayne Jones, who was the pitching coach at Shaker. And now he's in his first year as interim head coach at the College of St. Rose, so he'll have a lot to talk about. And the other guy is Jamie Schultz from Maple Hill, who absolutely dazzled in spring training with the Rays. He led the whole pitching staff in strikeouts. So he might have a chance to make his Major League debut this year. He definitely has a good chance of it. And I think he's going to be really fun to watch because he was crushing life in spring training. So if that's any indication, he is going to be kind of the one to watch, I think, this year as the baseball season gets underway. I'm so happy with that.
It's good. The good weather's back. The spring is back for sure. And just hearing all these guys who have a chance to get to Major League Baseball, the show as they like to call it, here in Section 2, how is it happening? Is it just really good high school coaches? Have we figured out the formula of why it's happening?
Well, that's why I wanted to go and talk to the Shaker baseball staff because they must have the secret sauce, right? So I'm going to be talking to Wayne Jones about what he did to prepare these guys for life in the bigs, and if he ever saw anything that would have given him any indication that these two, because it's one thing to say, okay, these guys are going to go on to play professional baseball, but it's so hard to crack those major league rosters. Was there any indication early? When did he know that they were going to be something special, and what is his, as I said, secret recipe for success to get these guys to the bigs, because it's really impressive.
Brittany Devane with us right now, CBS 6 Sports, as well as the CW15 Upstate Sports Edge. Nice enough to help us out on a Section Tuesday. It's weird because here we are. We're talking about the kids who used to play here because the weather has made it so no one can play here. Has there been any big standouts so far, like lately in Section 2 athletics? Anybody who's caught your eye?
Well, one person who caught my eye yesterday, and I think that she's going to make us know her name by the end of the Section 2 season, is Annika Kreppen from South Glens Falls. She is a lacrosse player, and she scored 10 goals yesterday in the opener. 10 goals. Oh, and I forgot, 1 assist. So 11 points.
So she's not greedy. So she's not greedy, Brittany, is what you're telling us.
No, she is sharing the wealth a little bit. So not just any game, but it was a rivalry game against Glens Falls, and that rivalry games are always pretty tough, and any discrepancy between the teams just kind of throw them out the window. So 10 goals and 1 assist for 11 points in a rivalry game was really impressive to me. And there are a lot of Kreppens on that team. So if anybody hears this and knows how they're all related to each other, tweet me. I'm at Brittany Devane because that'll be something that I, put on my Inspector Gadget hat and go try to find that out. But if anybody knows, just tweet me.
I can just see this now, like the whole family tree on the Upstate Sports Edge. Brittany breaks it down from generation to generation.
We don't have enough seats, I don't think, in our studio, but we'll try.
Brittany, also, how about this Albany lacrosse team right now? They continue to win. Could we see potentially this team being a Final Four caliber team in a few weeks?
If I thought that my whistle would work well over the radio, I'd whistle right now, but I'm not sure it would relay so great. But wow, they are just really good. They haven't had a tough game against Harvard a couple of weeks ago, which surprised me. But again, it was playing on the road. I don't think the weather was all that good. So that was a little stumble. They still won, but it was really close the entire way. I do think that they have the potential to be a Final Four team. We will know more after the game against Maryland coming up next week, what they are capable of against the very best cream of the crop in the NCAA, but they're putting their name right in there as cream of the crop in the NCAA. as you know, my colleague Jason Lewis is a huge lacrosse fan, and he's been saying for a couple years now that it's his dream to go and cover the Final Four for lacrosse. And if he was able to do it with this Albany team, that would be really special for him. And the way he talks about it, I'll defer to him because he knows a little bit more than I do and follows this team very closely. It sounds like they have a really good chance. And it's funny that we have this one of the best teams in the nation, and they're right under our nose. So hopefully when the weather gets out, some more people will turn out and support them, because what Scott Marr has done with the program, I don't think enough can be said about it. There's been plenty said about it, but I don't think there's been quite enough attention paid to it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jason tries to sneak onto the field. Like, puts the equipment on and everything.
I think he learned his lesson when he played goalie at Union.
Did you see that he actually suited up with the team last year? I think we might have to break that out of the archives and re-air it, but he did a whole entire practice suited up with the Albany lacrosse team.
Wow.
Brittany, that right there is entertaining, but since you do so much, you're on CBS 6, you got the Upstate Sports Edge CW15, I'd like to pitch a potential story to you.
Oh, God.
So it's the ills of gambling. And what you would do is you'd bring your camera into studio tomorrow afternoon because Gaz has lost a wager with my 13-year-old daughter, and we'll do the entire show dressed as a Hooters girl.
No.
A legitimate Hooters outfit, too. This is not altered to fit him. Yeah, it's what you would see if you went and got some wings.
There's no wig. There's no makeup. It's just the tank and the lack of shorts,
and
whatever
the shortest
they are.
shorts any man should ever wear.
We got to tell everybody we talk to today about this. You just got to keep
I'm
reminding
trying to
everyone.
help her out.
Oh,
she needs
great.
stories.
God.
Well, as much as I think that would drive the ratings through the roof on our show, I also think that would result in me calling out sick for a week, because I don't think I'd be able to get over that. So I don't want to do that to Jason and the rest of the staff over at CBS, leave him out to dry. So thank you, but that visual is now stuck in my head all day, so I'm going to go cry in a corner now.
All right, Brett, we'll see you tonight when we come in and shoot for the Upstate Sports Edge 10:30 on the CW15, and you just enjoy that visual.
I'll look nice tonight. I'll wear a polo and dress pants, okay?
That's how I'll remember you forever, guys.
The Hooters outfit's under those, though, just so you know.
Oh, no.
He hasn't taken it off since we gave it to him.
God, disgusting.
Oh, God. Well, guys, thank you so much for having me on. Pleasure as always.
We'll see you tonight, Brittany.